don't know why I'm taking this off. I feel like it's gonna work better. It's gonna feel more natural. I'm gonna be holding a mic. I'm normally holding a mic. Hey, what's going on? My name is Chola Spears. I am a drag queen in New York City, but on top of being a drag queen, I also collect Britney Spears fragrances. I have 26 out of 39 of them. So today we are adding 2 more to the collection, 27 and 28. I'm super excited to just talk about these. They're so special. They're so different. Even the bottles look different from all the other fantasies, all the other collections that Britney Spears has. So let's get to it. So the first thing you need to know before we start this is that I've already done 26 Britney Spears fragrances. Here is my list. I have ranked them from best to worst. And listen, this is the list for now, but I record these, every time I get a fragrance. So I might feel a certain way next week if I record something, and we'll change the list up. So this is an in progress list. Okay. So I feel like I need to get this out before I even review the fragrances. This is Britney Spears Fantasy, the Nice remix and the Naughty remix. And as you can see, they don't look anything like any of the other fantasies. Even here, let me grab something. Even something like this. Here's like the VIP private show. Like, these fragrances don't look anything like the fantasies. They're from 2014. I am so happy that I got them back to back because there are some fragrances that I'm just worried about now. Like Renner, I've always been worried about, and Rainbow Fantasy, now I'm worried about because it's like $800 on eBay. So these are super special. Before we even talk about what they smell like, what I think, or anything like that, I just feel so grateful that I have them and that I have more than like 20 Britney Spears fragrances. It has been such a long road. I've lost fragrances in moves. I've accidentally thrown out bottles before. So we're grateful. We're putting that into the universe before we get started with anything. All right, now we can talk shit. So if you aren't familiar with Britney Spears' The Nice remix, I'm just going to put up the floral notes right here. That way we're all on the same page. That way you can see what I'm talking about when I say cupcake 500 times. I actually got the Naughty remix first. And when I got the Naughty remix, I was like, oh, I think this is old. It smells a little, it didn't smell like alcohol, which is normally what happens, but it smelled almost like fermented, or that the fragrance notes had kind of spoiled, even though I was still smelling these notes. And I was just like, I wonder what it actually smelled like. And then I asked my roommate, I was like, does this smell expired to you? Does this smell bad to you? And then they were like, no, it just smells like, they essentially said a cheap perfume. They were very nice to me, but they essentially said a cheap perfume, which, listen, I get it. I didn't pay a whole lot. These were not a whole lot whenever they came out, so I understand. But it was weird, and I was bummed about it. And then I got the Nice remix, which... spray a little bit on. And you know what's wild is one of my favorite fragrances is Believe. And people either love Believe or they hate Believe. And that's because Believe has these very, pungent, floral, spring smells to it. And I think Jasmine is in Believe as well, if I'm not mistaken. I'm gonna put Jasmine up. No, boom. I'm gonna put Believe up right here so that we can see the fragrance notes and whether I'm a liar or not. But I'm pretty sure that there are very springy white floral notes in Believe, and that's why I love Believe, because I love the way that it kind of sets into my body. And I'm a male presenting kind of, not necessarily masculine, but I sweat and I present male, and I don't know where I'm going with this. Please don't cancel me, but I love the way that it sets into my body. And it just doesn't work with this for me. It smells so nice when it's here. Look. It smells great right there, and then it settles. You know what? We're gonna smell the other one, and if I'm still as disappointed in the Naughty remix as I am in the Nice remix, we're gonna put them together on the list. I'm honestly not too like familiar or like savvy with YouTube. So I don't know if they're gonna like copyright me or like take me down if I put up like a clip of Britney's commercial. I'm gonna Google it, and if I can put up a little clip of her commercial, I'm gonna do it right and now. And we're back from the commercial. I don't know if it happened or not, but future me knows. Here are the floral notes for the Naughty remix, just so you know what I'm talking about when I start talking about Jasmine and Cupcake over and over again. And like I said earlier, my gripe with this is my same gripe with the Nice remix. It's just the Jasmine and the Iris Oris notes. There's just something about them that for me doesn't necessarily complement the original formula, but feels like it's almost just like in the bottle with the original formula. Okay, one thing I didn't do whenever I sprayed the Nice remix is I didn't shake it, and I don't normally shake my fragrances, but there was another queen who was like, Diva, she like smelt my perfume once, and she was like, did you shake your fragrance? And I was like, I don't shake my fragrances. So we're gonna shake this one just because I'm not too sure about it. I'm gonna take off this cute bracelet. So both the Naughty and the Nice remix have this cute little bracelet on them. The front has just an N, and then the back of it says XOXO Britney. This is so cute. I honestly wish I had one without the bottle so I could wear it. This is so cute. This is like $1 million worth in my world. It's probably like a $2 production cost. Okay, so we're going to shake this shit because God forbid it smells nice after I shake it. Okay, so the spray on is way more intense than the Nice remix. Yeah, when you spray on the Nice remix, you instantly get the original formula. You instantly get the new notes. With this, it's like, it's almost more of like a blended, like, it smells a little concoction-y. You know what I mean? It doesn't even smell like the original formula. It kind of smells like the exact opposite of what I think the other two are doing. This is kind of just like a blend of stuff. It smells almost like berries. You know what? We're going to shake the other one too. Fuck it. Listen, this is my video. We're going to shake it. Let's see. Oh, it's okay. Listen, I liked so many of these. I liked so many of them. So if we have one or two that I'm not fancying, and mind you, these came out in 2000. What did I say? 2014. 12 years ago. Okay, they've been sitting on a shelf for 12 years. All right. Only I'm allowed to attack Britney. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that. Wait. You know what? Wait, I genuinely think that shaking the Nice remix. Okay, we have to give it a minute. We have to give it a minute because I said after a minute it turns into something else. So we're gonna give it a minute. Oh my god, absolutely. It almost smells like the jasmine and the iris kind of turned into like a lemony kind of scent. Okay, you know what? I am not mad at this. I'm actually not mad at this at all. Here, we're going to do this one more time, and then we're going to rank these bitches. If this smells bad, we're going to separate them. But if this smells good, we're going to keep them together and just rate them together. That is still strong. Ooh. Girl. I like the Nice remix. I understand the Naughty remix, but I'm not sure I'm that kind of naughty. I think we're going to rate them separately. Yeah, we're going to rate them separately. Okay, so two things can be right at once. We can love Britney Spears. We can support Britney Spears. We can cherish Britney Spears. We can give Britney Spears our money. But we can also not be happy with fragrances and the smells. And that was the case for half of the fragrances today. All right, we're going to start with the bad news first. The bad news is that Naughty Remix is not going very high on this list. Just for a recap, this is my list before the Naughty and the Nice remix are added. It goes down to 24, but there are 2 up here because Fantasy gets re-released. So there are 26 at number 27 going into the list. I am so sorry, but I am so happy for Circus Fantasy because at number 25, we are adding the Naughty remix to the list. Yes, we are putting it all the way at the bottom of the list. I am so sorry. I'm sorry to me. I'm sorry to the Naughty remix. I'm sorry to Britney Spears. It's just not my thing. It's just not my thing. I smell it. I see how maybe like in the trajectory of Britney Spears fragrances, I see how this is very different and very mature and almost like I would have to look at the no, because we had Curious and Control. That was very sexy. I would just have to see where it's at in the trajectory of things and how it makes an impact in terms of like branching out. But for now, we are putting it at the bottom of our list. The Naughty remix. Listen, there is hope though. There is hope. The Nice remix was so nice. It changed when I shook it. I swear it changed. I honestly put that on my life. I don't know why I'm putting it on my life. I'm sure you believe me. Yeah, it absolutely changed. When I sprayed it on, it was that very jasmine-y smell with the formula. And now it's almost this like lemony fragrance and it smells really good. I actually think I'm going to wear it here. I'm going to spray it on one more time just for research purposes. Listen, while I'm doing this, you can follow me online at Chola Spears on Instagram, right there, on Facebook, right there, on Spotify, right there, on, I think I have a Blue Sky, right there, YouTube, right there, TikTok, right there. Follow me. I make music, I do drag. If you're in New York City, come see me. Yeah, this is great. This is great. We love this. I think that we are going to put this... We're going to put this at number 18, which I think is Fantasy Intense right now. Yeah, I think it's Fantasy Intense right now. So we're going to put it at number 18. That's going to drop down. Naughty Remix is way at the bottom, so it doesn't matter. It's just going to go down one more. And there we are. Yay! You know what? I'm so glad that it turned out. At least one of them was nice. And again, there are 39 fragrances. So the fact that I only have a problem with like maybe 2 or 3 of them in terms of like them being a fragrance for me, that is not bad. And I hope that all the other Britney fans, even if you're not a Britney fan and you love the fragrances, I hope that you collect them and that you love most of them, because Lord knows that we ain't got no money in this economy to be spending money on fragrances. So I love it so much. These are from 2014, but they hold a special place in my heart forever. Follow me online, like this video. If you don't like it, thumbs down and share it with someone. And I don't know. Okay, bye.